here, and which has a flock, the special batch for this team. This is Kairu. So this is exclusively for alumni members. And before we start, I'd like to cover a few housekeeping issues. First of all, those documents, in front of you, we have those documents. So we will be discussing local activities of alumni.
So this Zoom is very small, but this event, Alumni Conference, is a very meaning. Conference have the very big meaning because that we, not just our Tsukuba side, but also that the alumni sit together and discuss for future activities together from today. Let's have a lively discussion and make one page of history here. And at the beginning, I'd like to introduce our regional director's office. Just start from China office, Sasaki Sensei, and Shanghai office, Yang Sensei, and Central Asia, Ono Sensei, and Tunis office, Bashir Sensei, and Kuala Lumpur office, Yamamoto Sensei, and Taiwan office, Onyo Sensei, and Vietnam's office and East Asian Regional Director, Sasaki Sensei.
As a result, we don't have the actual figure, but we guess that we have over 10,000, between 10,000 and 20,000 foreign alumni among us. We haven't really collated that. We know it's more than 10,000 alumni, but maybe not as much, but somewhere around that area that we have right now. And we're also very proud that our alumni have gone on to become leaders in their society. We have, in business, in government, in universities, and in different embassies, and we're very proud of their achievements. And we have been showcasing each alumni on our website, our top page website. So we will be asking all of you to submit, profiles so we can profile you and your career on our website. This is very important for our students because our students, I've been asked many times what kind of information they would like. They're very interested to know what is out there for them to do, their career goals, what path can they imagine. 18, 19, 20 years old sometimes don't have this path and don't have this understanding of what is possible. So your input will be very helpful to them. That's why the session in the afternoon where 9 of you will be speaking to our students will be very, very informative and very helpful for them. And we're very grateful for you to take this time to meet and to discuss your careers with our students, with their students.
Start from Juan-san.
So for the main communication for our network, right now we use email and phone, and recently through social network.
今年の6月に筑波大学対話放送会、できるように、大庭先生の力を借りて頑張ってます。で今まで1回の会議会のミーティングをやりました。これまで会議長、アドバイザー、副会長、幹事長、副幹事長、その幹事の、お人が、ほぼ決まってます。今、会員の名簿を作ってます。来年の2月に 第1回目筑波大学台湾同窓会の、成立、大会を、予定してます。
Okay, regarding alumni, so until last night, we managed to contact 11 people because the community of Malaysia here in Tsukuba is few, not so many like Indonesia, for example. As for the formal establishment of the alumni, we would like to introduce this on the Wednesday, I think 12 p.m. We would like to have a gathering with Malaysian community in University of Tsukuba in relation to Malaysian Day that has been happening several days ago.
本大学と筑波大学この交換留学プログラムができたのは2011年、同窓会が発足されたのは今年の2月になりました。そのため活動歴はあまり長くないかもしれませんが、創生館のネットワークはもう非常によく作られていると思います。ほとんどの会員がメーリングリストでつながっていますし、同窓会イベントが簡単に整理できるように、メーリングリストよりちょっと少しインフォーマルなLINEグループも作りました。特にフォーマルなメーリングリストに慣れていないドイツ人学生からその連絡方法に対してかなりいい反応をもらいました。最初は本大学のみの同窓会でしたが、2014年から交換留学プログラムで筑波大学とつながっているケルン大学の卒業生も6月の第1回目の総会に参加してもらい、同窓会に受け入れました。
中国では現在の同窓会という名前の、タイトルとしては実際は中国交流会という組織がありまして、それと同時に北京明慶会という名義で活動されている卒業生たちもいまして、中国交流会の下には、今のところは北京地区、東北地区、上海地区といういくつかの支部というかなところがありまして、今のところは登録しているメンバーは300人超えてまして、実際は卒業生、修了生はもう1000人か2000人ぐらいいるかと思いますけれども、これからちょっとTネットの方を生かしましてその登録メンバーを拡大したいですけれども、今までの方はいくつかのちょっとイベント活動はやりました。
What I'm doing is using this LinkedIn. I pinpoint several alumni who are graduated from PhD, master, and undergrad, because I also want to recruit young alumni to help us to develop our SMS network. And so far I contacted around 7 people, and I have 5 people already give me a very positive response. They all want to join this alumni activity. The problem is they don't know what to do. So they are very interested in today's discussion. So I promised them to report them back. So from there, we can start to organize a new alumni activity in North America.
Even when I was in Tsukuba, we have an association. It's called Tunisian Association, and we organize different events in Tsukuba to show to introduce our country. So a lot of this group are now working in Tunisia and working. So we have a lot of experiences for event of exchange, culture, especially for culture exchange. So maybe you can start thinking maybe deeply about the possibility for the creation of this kind of association. It would be good for us. Thank you.
カザフスタンでは同窓会は今まで行ったことがありませんので、今回皆さんのいろいろご参加のいるカザフスタンでは今回来月同窓会をやるつもりです。これは先生方の皆さんの協力で 学生を集まりたいと思います。
We agree to make an initiative to help this condition from alumni, Japanese alumni, especially in Tsukuba alumni. It is one person expert in economic, this Candice Apparently, and it is supported by our ambassador here, Mr. Yuson Ijamanda. He is our alumni as well. So,
Go to the introduction of the TNET.
Yes, thank you, Sensei. So I'm going to explain what we offer before going to the discussion point 2 and 3. What we can offer is TNET. So you may have these programs. You may want to hire Tsukuba fresh graduate, but you don't know where to find. Or you may want to open an outlet in Vietnam or wherever, but you don't know where to start. And you know what you are doing in your local community, but you may want to get idea of other local activities. So in other words, I think we have to say there was no strong link to connect each local activities and with us, with University of Tsukuba. So in other words, you may have these needs. And from currently enrolled students' point of view, maybe they want to find internship opportunities in some countries. Or at the point of graduation, they may want to consult to local alumni to get a job. So in conclusion, we have valuable assets, as I said, all over the world. If, or only if, we can connect and utilize them. So here's the solution. We are introducing a TNET, a Tsukuba Alumni Network, to East China Alumni Association. So whoever want to make a contact to that association, the one click the contact and then send a message.
So
which association?
Would you like to join both? Is that your ideal situation?
Okay. Yeah, of course,
your
of course,
situation?
of course. So you can choose as many. As many local groups as possible. Yeah. Actually, I selected everything to receive all the information. So you can do the same, of course.
Yes, both countries, so we can participate.
Yes, I think University of Tsukuba, it's better to promote mobilization of the alumni to all over the world.
Yeah, that's correct.
Not only in their local country.
Actually, in China, lots of people joined both Meikei-kai and Koyukai. So we do not limit those belonging to associations.
Because I'm a bit confused. If I am asked how many alumni, that's a problem.
Yeah, sure.
Just a question about the TNET be useful for member alumni, like personal activity, like graduate from the University of Tsukuba. But for a case, for example, if you don't have local association, if they have an activity like to make a workshop, is it possible to make a report without a local association as personal activity?
Of course. Do you mean instead of the different area sites, is one big site that you can post information on?
Yeah, for example, in Tunisia, you have every year the Tunisian Japanese seminar.
TJAST.
TJAST, yeah.
Okay.
You can add information about the TJAST, like activity in Tunisia, but it's not an association, local association
ローカル
activity.
アソシエーションだけじゃなくて、全体に報告できるようになってるんですか？
なってないんですけども、
うん
okay, you have maybe two options. One is to put into a local alumni group, or if you want to make it global, you can send us information and we can put that in our alumni news. That is a second option.
So for any major event that you think should be publicized widely, please send us
Yep,
the
send us.
information, and we will be very happy to promote that worldwide.
Okay, we start with overseas, alumni, and next year it is going to be integrated into a Japanese, or more comprehensive concept next year.
Then I think that is very useful to have to that
And we also welcome Japanese students or Japanese alumni to join here. So they can join this network.
で台湾で今後どういう活動をされるか聞けるか
はい先ほど近年紹介してくれまして、大変これから我々の仕事がやりやすいと思います。台湾帰ったら、この近年とのよく利用して、名簿を作るのは、かなり役に立つと思うんですね。ですから我々はこの来年の2月前に、名簿をある程度を、作って、正式的な理解を、できるように頑張っていきたいです。
法律には、その日本みたいな2幼児という制度がないので、筑波大学に留学してその卒業しても、その同窓会という組織はあんまり意識はしないと言いますか、大事だと思われると思いますので、こういうのが結構アクセスしやすいホームページができてから、この同窓会もいろんなアクティビティとか、これからもこうやってるのがつながってるのが仕事に関しても、就職に関しても、いい情報が入ると分かってくれれば、結構いいことになるんじゃないかなと思っています。
TNET is a great idea because I use a LinkedIn and they have a very great format. You can see their business resume really clearly, but access to the person is quite limited. So I paid 1 month's fee so that they give me a several access. So that's how I cultivate the alumni organizer volunteers. But if we can do the similar format in TNET, it can be very great useful resource.
So therefore, once you drop into the TNET, maybe you can extend your experiences or your ability or your information to all of the world in terms of the alumni section and staff section already, or professors anyway. As I said, right now we are, this is actually a little bit difficult, more difficult to set up that the alumni network in Japan than the alumni network outside Japan. So right now we are setting up the alumni network inside of Japan. And this probably will work soon, and that will help you. And some probably put that here, Japanese career path or something like that. So you can check that. So anyway, you don't have the responsibility. You don't need to, any duty. Just if you like to have that your connection or network with your friends or your junior or your senior, just get into the TNET, and maybe you can have that here as much as you want. Not right now, but in future soon.